For the last 2 weeks, we've been attempting to build a cabin underneath our rusty old hay barn. We need somewhere we can shelter from the winter here on our little plot of land in Ireland. After battling the weather, we've managed to get off the ground and we've got the floor framed, but that is about it as it's been wet. With our Christmas deadline fast approaching and a major storm in the forecast, more problems were surely coming our way. Now, we already knew it was going to be tough, but before the impending storm arrived, we were keen to crack on. This meant working any time it was dry, even if that meant starting in the dark.
Come on, come here, come a little close. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. A little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive.
Good morning, welcome back. We are up and out early today, and don't worry, Emily hasn't grown, she's just stood on the deck there.
I'm trying to be tall.
Why are you trying to be tall? I've got my own little penis-hatted gnome this morning.
Louise, it's too early. I can't even speak. I don't know why I'm trying to be tall. I don't know why I'm out here while it's dark.
Because Emily wanted to crack on and rain is coming at 11, so we've got a few hours where hopefully we can get on with another wall, or at least get it all cut and prepped ready for pinning together. So should we just get on with it?
Yeah, we need to do this before the rain comes. We can't talk to you people right now.
Run out of time, but I'm not done yet. I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know the scheme, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop.
Stud.
Louise is just marking out where the studs are going to go.
Yes, so much like we did before, it's going to be 400 centres full of our studs, so our upright's going up. Just trying to be aware of where the OSB is going to finish for screwing that in, and also we're having a partition wall. See where you can see where the noggins are. That's basically where underneath that is our double joist for our partition wall. So when there's a wall here, it's very hard for me to explain until it's there. I want to make sure that on this wall I've got a stud either side of the wall. So when we put our internal panelling in each room, we finish on a stud so that our plasterboard or our battening or our cladding isn't flapping in the wind. It's got something to fix to. And
Well, I hope it's not windy in there, Louise.
I hope not. Depends how many Brussels sprouts and broccoli you've had.
It does make me windy.
This wall is considerably more difficult than the back wall, and I do apologise. We have got the hedges are being trimmed, but we don't have time to stop working to wait for a quiet spot to talk to you. Does that make sense? So you're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, this wall's a bit harder because we're having essentially a flat roof on top of here. However, thank you very much. A flat roof is never ever flat, so we need to have a slight gradient on it for the water to run off, which means we're having a rake wall. So every single stud is going to be a slightly different length to the stud before it or after it, depending on which way you're having your slope. So I need a 140 gradient, so it should work out that they're roughly going to be about 9 to 10 mil shorter per stud with a 1 degree angle on the top. So you probably don't need the 1 degree angle, but it does sit nicer if you cut the 1 degree angle. And then we're also having a tiny little window in the back, so I've had to move my studs, 5 mil either side. The window is 400 and I've got 400, oh no, that's not right.
What?
I've got 400 centres, we need a 400 gap. Oh, I nearly made an error. A big fat error.
Louise, make an error? Never.
A massive error.
I did think the window looked a little bit
small.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is why I like to do it with the windows and doors here.
If we waited for the windows and doors, we wouldn't get it built. Oh. On another note, do you like my Christmas mugs, my Christmas cups? We got them. They're cute, aren't they?
Look, this is talking about Christmas cups. Yeah. This is because I'm rushing. I blame it because I'm rushing because we know the rain's coming.
There's always an excuse. Although I can't complain because I wouldn't be able to do it, so.
Feel that rhythm, let your mind let go, picking up on the subtle signals of your sight. Self is disconnected, all the things we had perfected when the wind changed with all its might. I think we better learn sometime. Oh yeah, see that wall now? Go ahead and knock it down.
The hedge cutters are finally gone, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me now. So we've cut, what we've done is we've cut all of our studs a bit longer than they need to be, except for the first one and the last one. They're cut as they should be. And then normally I'd run a string line from, so we've lined them all up with their stud placements on the bottom plate, and then we're doing the same. Emily's just going along and squaring them up and lining them all up on the top plate. And then what I'd normally do is I'd run a string line from the first one to the last one, and then that string line would give us our heights and our cuts all the way along every other single stud. However, somehow I've managed to find a perfectly straight piece of timber, which is rare these days, so we're just going to use that, go across and mark them, set the saw up to 1 degree, and then just cut them all, and then this wall will be pretty much ready to go. Maybe a bit of extra support around the window, but we'll worry about that when the window gets here. Does that make sense, Emily?
It does indeed.
I'm doing my best to try and explain what I'm doing, but once it's all up, I think it'll make more sense. But we need to crack on. I can see the clouds are coming. What do you reckon?
They are rolling in, aren't they?
We'll get a wriggle on.
Oh.
You see it now?
See it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the wall's going to be on the wonk.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a straight bit of timber, isn't it?
Yeah, so I reckon I've screwed the string line. We ain't got time. I'll just go and mark them off on this.
Yeah. Don't you knock anything, go slow.
Have you knock anything, go slow.
That's right, Louise. It's a very slight angle, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it's a small, it's just enough for water to run off.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Forever I'll live, forever I'll try.
Like I said, a string line is your better option. Timber's never ever straight, but we're in a rush and that one is pretty close.
I'll run, forever I'll die.
2 degrees. 1 degree, right, here we go.
Forever this heart, forever my soul. Forever I'll be, forever unknown. Days and nights, skin and bone. Forever this town, forever my car. Forever this night, forever these stars. Forever I live, forever unknown. Forever in love, forever a ghost. Days and nights, skin and bone. I'm still here, but you moved on.
That day the rain had arrived, but as always we were hopeful that it wouldn't delay us for too long, and for a brief moment it looked like we were finally going to be able to really get going with this cabin build. But the Irish weather, as it so often does, well, it had other ideas. After throwing up this ridiculously amazing sunrise the following morning, the weather would quickly change again, and we were bracing for a force 12 storm.
This is ridiculous, Louise. There's so much water.
Forever falls in love with the guy that wears sweater vest. She used to be mine, but now it's like we never met.
This next storm was called Darragh, and unlike Storm Bert that had delayed us the week before, well, Darragh was a little bit angrier. It was a very rocky night indeed, and it wasn't until the next morning that it became safe enough for us to assess the damage. Mostly we were okay, but it was the barn roof, you know, the barn that we're building the cabin under, that had taken the brunt of the damage. I don't think we can go out there to work yet, I don't think it's safe.
I'm looking at it out here, Louise. I'm like, I'm just gonna slide back underneath here and just wait, I think. Get the coffee on the go, yeah?
Tell I say, come on, Mum, there's work to be done. Where's my cabin? Build me a cabin. Where's my cabin?
Just gonna wait for the wind, buddy, and then I'll start building.
Yeah, bullshit. He wants his cabin, babe. He wants his cabin and his fire.
Not going to lie to you, Louise. I feel that we should have built this in the summer.
I'm not going to lie to you, Emily. If someone didn't lose their leg, we wouldn't be here.
This is true, actually. It's true. Bless him.
It's not your fault, bud.
Not Buddy. Don't listen to her.
You've been through the mill, haven't you? Eh? I was been through the mill. He's very brave in the storm. Someone didn't even notice. She just spent the entire time pestering for extra storm food. Look how she's like, well.
No F's given with that one. She don't care. Look. Come on. She don't care. She's such a chilled cat. Sam. You come in? Come on. Come on, Sam. Oh, Louise, sorry, I can't do no work now. Got to give Summer some cuddles.
Oh, because she really needed them.
She did.
Didn't have to twist her arm into that at all.
No, not at all. She was all over me.
I have never been more grateful for this week's video sponsor than I have this week. We have been trapped in this van, haven't we, for what feels like years. It's been days.
Yeah, it feels like at least 10 years.
And because it's coming up for Christmas, Emily is making us watch Christmas film after Christmas film after Christmas film, and it's the same old ones. But thanks to NordVPN, we are able to beat the system, and we can go to other countries and we can actually watch some different Christmas films than what we've seen before.
As most of you know by now, we've been using NordVPN for many, many years, and you would have seen me using it on boats, restaurants, in cafes, all sorts, and it's been an absolute godsend.
Not only does NordVPN keep you safe online by masking your IP address so you appear to be in a different country, it stops malware and hackers and all those horrible things that you don't want. It's also ideal because you can use it to access, as we've told you many, many times before, to access streaming catalogues from other countries. So like I said, I am sick to death of the same old Christmas films, but we've managed to access one of our favourites that we haven't seen for years. We can't get it for free anywhere in the UK, but we found it on an American streaming service, so we're not paying for it.
No, we're not.
No, we're not at all. Emily also used it this year to book she's recently back from New York, she used it to book a flight from New York. So if you don't know, what some companies do is they'll put trackers and cookies and stuff on your laptop or your device or whatever, so they can see where you're from, how much you spend on average, and then they can charge you accordingly for what you're trying to purchase. So Emily very cunningly pretended to be in a completely different country to book her New York ticket, and you saved about 70 quid on it, didn't you?
I did indeed. It's so cheeky that they do that.
Yes, so it is an absolute bonus. Like Emily said, we have been using it for years. We would not travel without it. It is just nice to feel safe online. And like I say, at this time of year when you've got to watch the same old Christmas crap over and over again, then it's nice to watch something different, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
If you guys want to try NordVPN for yourself, then go to nordvpn.com/campervibe, or just go to our exclusive link in the description below. That is where all the best deals are, and you can get yourself a 2-year plan with a huge discount. And what's the best bit about it, Emily?
The best bit is that with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee, it's risk-free. I can't get into my M&Ms.
Where did you get them M&Ms from?
Just don't worry about that. Do you want one?
You've just woke up. Where did you get the M&Ms from?
Do you want one or not?
My loud one?
Yeah.
Yellow?
You can have, yeah, they're the worst ones.
Well, there ain't a lot of room for this in here, is there?
No.
There's not enough room. I got it though. I nearly go to it, but I got it. I don't like the web ones. Yeah.
You just done the yellow.
That's red.
That's orange.
Orange red.
You like orange?
Tomato.
You're like a child.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
Definitely sounds like you. There's you at work, isn't it? Kiss my ass. Every time I open this door, I'm worried that wall's just going to go and fall right down, but it's not too bad since you last saw it. I just wanted to give you a quick update. The hole is getting bigger. I just wanted to give you a quick update, really, on the drainage situation, because we've had a hell of a lot of rain over these last couple of weeks, so we can finally judge if it's effective or not. As most of you will remember, this little room here, this was gonna be Emily's office. It probably won't be now. Now that we're building the cabin under the barn, that'll probably end up being either my workshop or Emily's office. We'll see. But this whole floor was flooding, and it was flooding quite bad, and it was coming mostly from groundwater. Now you remember, a month or two ago, we dug out at the back, we took the ground levels down, we put in a French drain, loads of drainage stone, and then around the front we put a big long soil pipe, 4-inch soil pipe, all the way down, or was it 2-inch soil pipe? 4-inch soil pipe, I think, all the way down to the drain at the front. So it starts at the at the house, that corner there, and it runs all the way along here, and we still have no gutter on here. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, because at the minute the roof water runs off of there and down onto there and then trickles down the drainage. Even when we've got the gutter on, it's going to come along the gutter down here into this same drainage anyway. But anyway, as you can see, it has been sodden. Like, our garden is an absolute quagmire at the minute. It is wet. And you'll also remember this little path that I was walking on, that used to be completely sodden as well. So at the minute our house guttering isn't running into our new drainage yet. There's still a big hole here, which is probably contributing to this problem here. So all we've really got to test it is it that building's dry? Yes, we know that. Is the water doing its thing, and is it coming all the way across this driveway and into our drain? I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the land water coming all the way from the back of the house, all the way down and into that drain, and then it goes across the road and into another drain and down the hill over there. So we are very happy that the drainage is effective. As soon as we put it in when we was very distracted with AJ's operation and all that jazz, it is working very, very well indeed. Don't know if you guys can see, but it's not just the door that's moved, the whole bolt and everything is bent, so I definitely think the pressure from that wall moving, shifting forward, has contributed to the problem we've got there. But like I say, that is a story for another time, because storm damage is our current issue. So we've not done too bad. We've got a few bits blown around the garden down there. That is a little bit wet. It's not the end of the world if it gets wet. It's just the reason I'm trying not to get it too wet is because once we've built it all up, I can't really put the vapour barrier on until it dries out, because if you do that, you trap all the moisture inside the actual fabric of the building, and we don't want that because it will just be damp forever then. I think that's why a lot of new build homes are not great, because they just plaster them like ASAP and they're damp and horrible. But anyway, the flappy lid on the barn is our biggest problem. I will fix that. I can't do anything about it in this wind. I am not getting up there in this wind. But I'll need to do a temporary bodge fix on that just to see us through until we've got this finished. As soon as this is finished, I'm going to move on to the rest of the barn and get this whole barn section done, finished. So all new trusses, all new purlins across the top. The whole lot is getting redone. We'll refix, repaint and do the curved metal on the top. It'll look lovely. It'll be amazing. We've got a couple of trees down over there that need sorting, and I don't know if you can hear, but the wind and the rain are getting up, so I'm getting back inside, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this will have cleared by tomorrow and we'll carry on with that, I promise. Good morning, a productive morning we've had today, haven't we?
Oh, we have indeed. We've been smashing it out left, right and centre, and the sun is shining and I'm so excited.
Emily's excited because we're about to stand the walls up. So this morning we've built most of the front wall as well. I still need to do the lintel and the supports of the lintel and whatnot, but the basic structure's there. Weight is our problem, so we're trying to get them up while they're not too heavy. And yeah, the weather has improved. It's cold, but cold we like, because cold is making everything dry, isn't it?
It is indeed, and oh, do you know what? Once the walls go up, you start feeling a little bit of progress, you know, because at the moment I just feel like we've just had loads of pieces of wood on the floor forever.
So we're going to stand the front one up, stand the back one up, brace them, and then we've got the side wall, which we made the other day, which is flat packed over there, and then we can get that one in, and hopefully we can get the other side wall done, all done today and all braced, and then we can leave it.
I reckon we can do it. We can do this. We got this. Oh, are you having a laugh?
Just push towards me, will you? Tiny bit more. Oh, too much.
It's so cool, isn't it?
It is.
Go. There's Mummy.
Little ramp there, AJ.
Yep.
I'll stand the back one up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Carry me from off the floor. Wasn't quite prepared for this, I know.
Exciting. Oh, no, wait, look at it.
But I'll take a drink from the fountain. I'm trying to serve you. I'm coming on down from the mountain. I'll be reading over the truth.
Not only do we have to stop for a nice long lunch break, because someone likes to get her calories in, What are we doing now, Em?
Plotting out the sofa and the table
Because
and
we're
stuff.
so close to getting the sofa and the table in.
Look, you've got to visualise, Louise,
We
visualise.
haven't even got the fourth wall.
It's fine. Don't worry.
The sofa's going to get wet if we don't build the fourth wall.
Look, just come and measure this out with me, will you?
No, keep going.
I've got fucking loads of room, Louise.
So what you got on there? Little dining table.
Yeah, little table.
How big's this table you want?
I don't know. Well, I suppose you could have your dining table here then or something.
I'll just put your dining table in the middle.
What about my TV?
You got a projector, that's it.
Well, a projector.
Yeah. You don't need anything for a projector, do you? It just goes on the wall.
Goes up on the wall.
What do you need?
I've got to have my quiet time from you, Louise.
I think people agree. I need my quiet time from you.
Right. Right, come on, Louise. Stop this loafing about now. When are you going to promote me to measure?
No. When you stop wearing the penis hat to work.
This crazy obsession for things you wouldn't believe. Broken toys, ugly noises, and boys that wanna leave. Down in my basement, I'm playing with these obsessions that got me, and I'm begging you, please.
Okay, so the basic 4 walls are in. Now, obviously there's still a lot of work to do. I need to put all the noggins in. We're having a window here, so obviously I need my window support, my lintel support, and then the studs underneath and above it. But I'm going to do that once we've decided exactly what the window. Same for the door. I just wanted to try and explain what I was trying to explain very badly the other day. So here, the reason why I was worried about where my studs are and I've got too close together, because there's going to be a partition wall that I was telling you about. So, like, Emily, show them where there's going to be 2 rooms.
So where I'm standing is the partition wall. And then back here is going to be just a nice small storage area for our clothes and stuff.
What I was trying to explain is when the partition wall, when the wall comes along and meets here, when I plasterboard, well, this wall's going to be
That's going to be clad.
that's going to be cladding, but when I plasterboard along here, I need to make sure that there's a stud for my plasterboard to land on for me to fix to. So that's why I was spending a silly amount of time badly explaining what I was trying to achieve, and then obviously accounting for the OSB and whatnot. So you just want to make sure you've got studs everywhere to fix to. I'm sure I've probably missed one. We will find out as we go along.
Oh, could you imagine?
I'll take it. Can you read the bubble? Anywhere in between the lines will do.
We're good. Oh, that's like spot on.
Yeah, so's that side. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nice?
Yeah.
Look at that, Louise.
Is it good?
Yeah, it is good, yeah.
Right, we're going to fix it at that then, and then get onto the noggins, I reckon.
Yep.
Emily's just taken AJ for a quick walk. I'm marking out for the noggins. Now, you may be wondering why I didn't fix the barn roof before we built this, or why I'm not immediately fixed the barn roof now. We don't have any wind forecast for the whole next week, which is a bonus. But my reasoning was, once I've built this, I'll have a nice flat roof where I can work off of for the first half of the roof, and then I'll worry about that half of the roof when I get there, because it's very, very high, and as you can see this time of year it's very, very windy. Our single scaffold tower probably isn't going to cut the mustard, so the plan is to at least get this watertight over the next 3 days. I think we can get dried in the next 3 days, and then I'll do a bodge repair on that, finish this, and then after this is done, like I say, the whole barn will get sorted. But that was my logic: do this first, so that I had something to stand on to do the rest. Okay, so there's not a great deal to show you now. We're just going to go around and get all the noggins in. It's all levelled up. It's looking, we're very happy with it, aren't we?
Oh my God, already it's just looking amazing to see it starting to take shape.
Yes, and I think if the weather forecast is correct, we might just get it in time for our deadline. Maybe, just.
Fingers crossed. Keep everything crossed for us, please.
And on that note, we're going to make the most of the last light. Crack on with this. This video is probably a bit shorter than normal, but I hope you understand with the weather. Yeah, and then we'll see you next time. We should be putting the siding on, so it's very exciting.
So exciting.
If
Come on!
If you want to see that, remember to subscribe. It's free. And, you know, we're really good, aren't we?
I tell you what, your age, you ain't going to fit through that door in a minute.
It's 1.5 meters wide.
Yeah, the bigger like that is.
I'll see you on the next one. Bye.